We Cool Podcast presents the legend of Sleepy Hollow. The town of Sleepy Hollow is as sleepy as it is hollow. It is a strange place where the fog swirls and eddies like murky water in a toilet bowl. The leaves in the trees remain crinkly and musky all year round, and all the doors creak. The men are lumpy like gourds. The women are craggy and bent, also like gourds. And everything is gray, like totally gray and stuff. And creepy. But most of all, sleepy. But alas, our story does not begin in Sleepy Hollow. It begins in the distant, wonderful land of Minneapolis, Minnesota, where nothing bad ever happens. At the NBC podcast studio, we find our hero, the frail and cowardly Ichabod Bayer, bidding farewell to his We Cool podcast co-hosts, Grant Winkels and Ryan Kahl, before he moves to New York City. New York City!
Well, guys, this is it. I can't believe the day is finally here. I'm moving to New York, and it couldn't be under finer conditions.
You really sure you want to do this, Ichabod?
Yeah, this really doesn't seem like a good idea.
On Halloween night, no less.
It is the best idea that's ever been had. This is the perfect historical moment to move to New York City.
I mean, maybe for some people, but I honestly don't think you have what it takes.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Grant here.
It's not that bad. Look, I only need to share a studio apartment with 9 roommates. Plus, there's a supposedly cool dumpster/loading dock area behind our building. I'm gonna start an open mic there. Mark Norman already said he would headline the first one.
God, that guy will do anything.
Come on, give me one good reason why I shouldn't move to New York.
COVID,
Civil unrest.
your voice.
Your voice is so bad, dude.
The people are gonna hate your
They're
voice,
gonna hate
Tommy.
it so much. They already.
Oh, you guys are hilarious. I love you guys. It's gonna be fine, but really, I'm going to miss you both. I mean, sorry, I consider you both to be very good friends.
I consider you my best friend.
We're pretty good friends. But that's what makes this so hard. Sorry, guys, but I have to go. Fare thee well, friends.
Fare thee well, Tommy.
Bye, Tommy.
Godspeed. God, he's gonna do so bad there.
I'm still here.
Oh, shit.
I haven't left yet.
I didn't even know you hadn't left.
Well,
I just assumed you left. 'Cause you
when
stopped
somebody
talking.
says something like "fare thee well,"
Yeah, why are
Well,
you
seems like a pretty
I had
epic.
Why would you do that?
I had to get my backpack.
Yeah, but then you should have just waited to say fare thee well.
Well,
also, why are you saying fare thee well?
I don't
what
know,
the
I
fuck
thought-
is going on?
Is it because it's Halloween?
Ichabod raced away from the podcast studio, afraid that if he stayed any longer, he and his friends would start kissing. And he knew if they started kissing, they would never stop kissing, and he would miss his flight. So to the airport he went.
New York City, the Windy City. Oh man, what's the first thing I'm gonna do? So many opportunities. Maybe I'll grab a slice, maybe I'll go to Ground Zero, maybe I'll see my girlfriend. It has been 6 months since I've seen her. I live here now. I can see her whenever I want. Ground Zero it is. Hello?
Hello? Is this Ichabod? Ichabod Bayer from the We Cool podcast? Ichabod Bayer who once co-hosted the Acadia Open Mic? The human noise himself?
Yeah, this is Ichabod Bayer. Who's this?
Oh, that voice! It's terrible! The worst I've ever heard!
So mean.
This is your agent. Sid Frankenstein's the name. Stand-up is the game. Booking, not performing, that is, of course. I book beautiful young boys like yourself.
I think there's been some kind of mistake or something. I never hired an agent. I don't even know any agents.
No need to worry about that, young Icky. Nobody hires Sid Frankenstein. I am actually a ghost, earthbound by my many great sins. I am cursed to haunt this terminal, destined to represent every open mic comedian that moves to New York City from smaller markets.
Oof, damn, that sucks, man. Out of curiosity, though, what are your sins? Is that like a weird thing to ask?
Oh, jeez. Sins. I mean, there were so many. Where to start? Have you ever heard of a certain prop comic named Gallagher?
Oh, yes.
I'm the one who discovered him and unleashed him on this world. And then I discovered Gallagher too.
Mother of God.
Yep, pretty bad. Also, I was a comedy agent for 60 years. I did a lot of sexual harassment. Like, a lot.
Gallagher, too. You evil motherfucker.
It is for these crimes against humanity that I am shackled to this mortal plane. Doomed, my liver to be pecked by ravens, ordained to book the likes of you. And I'm damn good at it, too. All my clients, they go viral. All my clients, they go viral.
Why'd you say that twice?
I'm the one who got Kate Cohen her role in the video with the noose. I'm the one who got Jake Flores the gig eating his own cum. I'm the one who got Jeff Osmus off the racist comedian list. Of course, he's been added back on, but he's out of my spectral jurisdiction now that he's moved to Chicago.
Whoa.
But that's not the point. The point is, I've got a gig for you, Icky.
What? Really? That's great news.
Yep, I've got you headlining a nice little club just up the river. A little town called Sleepy Hollow. Sorry about that. It's starting to storm here, and this stupid fucking werewolf wants to use my cell phone.
Wow, the ghostly Shadow Realm sounds horrible.
Actually, right now I'm in Jersey. The Shadow Realm is a 5-star resort compared to this. But that's it, kid. Do well tonight, and you might just be eating your own cum someday soon.
That sounds amazing. What? Really quick though, how do I get to the show?
Take the 666 train north to the 660th stop. There will be a driver waiting to take you to the club. Break a leg.
Thanks.
Before I go, Icky,
Uh-huh.
there's one more thing you should know.
Yeah, what's that?
The owner of the club, he's also the MC.
Okay.
He's very sensitive about his act. He's a bit peculiar, actually.
Peculiar how?
Oh, you know, he's got a big ego. He'll kill you if you have a better set than him. He has no head.
Whoa, wait, what?
Icky, I don't have time for this, baby. Just promise me when you meet the MC at the club, you won't bury him and you won't say anything about his head or lack thereof.
Whoa, hold on, what was that?
That
sorry,
was
the last part, the
nothing.
lack of head, what?
That was nothing. Now go, Icky, go. You have a train to catch and an audience to dazzle. You're gonna do great, kid. All right, I have to go. Luis Gomez just called in a bomb threat to the creek in the cave. I have to bail him out of jail.
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem, boy. Oh, and Ichabod, one last thing. Happy Halloween.
Wow, not even 1 minute in New York and I'm already headlining.
So off Ichabod went to his first New York City comedy gig.
All aboard! 666 train to Sleepy Hollow. All aboard!
Okay, time to start planning the set. This is exciting. I can't wait to... Wait, what was that noise? It's getting faster. Oh, what the fuck? There's a skeleton over in the corner and he's beating off? Jesus Christ, I hate homeless people.
Who you calling homeless, buddy?
You, I'm calling you homeless. You're a masturbating skeleton on the train. That's literally the definition of homelessness.
I'm not homeless.
Yep, so you're just a creep, or?
Just a creep? You must know, I am a comedic performer, and this is simply part of my process. But, yes, I am also a creep. My name's Brom Bones. But you can call me Scully. I'm on my way to a gig right now, actually.
Oh no, you aren't going to the club in Sleepy Hollow, are you?
As a matter of
Jesus.
fact, I am. I'm opening for some loser nobody's ever heard of. Goes by the name Ichabod Bayer.
Stop masturbating. Also, I'm Ichabod Bayer.
Yeah, all right.
Jesus.
Yeah, well,
Oh God.
well, Ichabod, I suppose it's my pleasure. Put her there.
I'd rather not. I'm pretty sure you just came.
Yeah.
I can't really tell though. It was just a cloud of dust.
Yeah, that's what this city does to you. Mind if I just take this? Mind if I just take this seat right here next to you?
I mean, the whole car is open. We're the only ones here.
Just shut up.
Okay.
Just scoot over.
All right.
Yep.
Wow.
These weary bones.
Jesus.
Yeah, you know, just last year I landed in New York City, just like you. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, stand-up comedian, just like you. 24 years old, I was fresh from Omaha, Nebraska, ready to bone the world. And now look at me. I'm 400 years old, and I'm opening for the same gig I headlined just 1 year ago.
Did Sid Frankenstein get you this gig?
Oh, yeah, Sid's a great guy. Little handsy, but, hey, you know who isn't.
Dude, oh my God, dude, stop jerking off, please.
Okay. But, we gotta do something to kill the time, you know. Want a swig?
Ugh, that smells terrible. What is it?
It's bone juice. I get it under the table from these Dominican skeletons at my bodega. Yeah, at least I think they're Dominicans. Hard to tell when we're all just bones, you know. But it'll put some hair on your rib cage where your chest used to be.
I guess. Oh, it's disgusting.
All right, we're having fun now, yeah, Icky. Can I call you Icky?
The bone juice did its work, and Ichabod made fast friends with the vaguely racist masturbating skeleton. Soon the train was screeching to a halt. The stop? Sleepy Hollow.
God, I can't believe how many times you jerked off during that train ride.
You never work a day in your life when you love what you do, kid. Now where the fuck is that carriage driver?
Did you say carriage driver?
Whoa there. Say, are you the two stand-up comics I'm to pick up for the show tonight?
That's us.
Why, I recognize you. I picked you up on this very night, Halloween, exactly 1 year ago.
Actually, that was me.
Gadzooks, you've aged absolutely horribly. What was it? The COVID that got you?
Nope.
Okay then, let's get on to getting on. To the comedy club we ride.
Hey, is there something weird about this driver, or?
Well, aside from the fact that it's a giant spider.
Yes, that's it. That's exactly it. I knew there was something weird.
Yeah. Just, wait until you see the MC at the club here. Goddamn. Now that guy is the character. You think a giant spider is crazy. Just, seriously, like something straight out of a book. But just, no matter what you do, don't talk about his head. Or lack thereof.
Okay, thanks. Hey, driver, how's it going, man?
Yeah, how long to the club?
Oh, it's going right swimmingly. I love being a giant spider who's in a carriage for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like this type of year, you know, spooky season, giant. I see we're passing some pretty fun things, like
Well,
this
yes,
big
it
old
is.
pumpkin over there.
Yes, it is a gig economy, and even giant spiders must simply pick up side jobs from time to time. And yes, the scenery is quite beautiful.
if you'll look out the left carriage window, you'll see a giant gravestone that's decorated by beautiful cobwebs from my mother, actually.
Oh, that's really nice. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, she shoots the webs out of her ass.
Oh, that's kind of gross.
Onto the big gravestone.
I don't know why you're smiling when
bet
you're
you-
saying it. That's
I
really,
love my mummy.
that's really gross. I
Hey,
think.
driver, I bet you know, not to offend you or anything, but
Oh, hardly.
I bet your mom's got a big old fat ass just like you, right?
As you mention it, my mother does have a giant fat ass. She's a queen spider.
Keep talking.
Please stop, actually. Can I ask you just a quick question? Is it harder or easier to drive with, 8 arms?
Why, it's easier, but it's also harder. It's from some point of view, you know.
Thank you for answering
And I
my
have
question.
8 eyes too.
You do, that's right.
Guess how many penises I have?
8?
None, because I'm a spider.
Okay.
Keep talking.
Okay,
Yeah, wow.
Oh, well, here we are.
Oh, wow.
The worst, most haunted stand-up comedy club in Sleepy Hollow. The world-famous Bolt's Comedy Bunker. And here's the old man himself, owner, booker, MC extraordinaire, Baltus von Tassel.
As Ichabod and Scully dismounted from the carriage, a ghastly, lumbering figure strode out from behind the dimly lit comedy club. A monstrous silhouette he did cast, with a pumpkin-shaped body suspended by spindly legs, warped and misshapen like the branches of an old oak tree. A Hawaiian shirt lay draped across his crooked frame, above which lay a hole. A negative space where a head should sit, but nothing but a void of inky blackness. In his right hand, a Miller Lite. In his left, cradled in the crook of his arm, a jack-o'-lantern. A candle within illuminated the crooked smile and wandering eyes of Baltus Van Tassel, better known by his stage name, the Headless Horseman. The crooked, flickering mouth of the jack-o'-lantern twitched as he spoke.
Good evening, fellows, and happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, yeah.
I am Baltus von Tassel, the owner and proprietor of this fair establishment. The show's about to begin, but before we start, I would like to set out a few ground rules.
Let me guess. Rule number 1 is there are no rules.
Silence. There are a plethora of rules and regulations, you unctuous little runt.
Vicky, I told you not to just chill out.
Jesus, he's so mean.
Yeah,
Firstly, no one is to take notice nor call attention to my head or lack thereof. It is well-worn territory that I cover in my own act. It takes a hearty wit and a sharp tongue to navigate headless comedy, so leave it up to me. As you can see, my tongue is a candle flame, which is the sharpest possible thing in the world.
that doesn't really...
Silence. Rule the second. Under no circumstances are you to be funnier than I am. I have painstakingly curated this audience. They are well trained to my brand of comedy, and I don't need two Brooklyn fart boys messing up the beautiful world I have carved out here in Sleepy Hollow. Understood?
Yes, sir, Baltus, yes.
I mean, I guess.
And rule number 3. There are no rules.
There's so many
this
rules.
guy likes to party, I don't know.
A round of bone juice for everyone to toast the show.
Hey, now we're talking.
Now get out there and have fun tonight, boys. Just remember, if you break my rules, I'll lose my cools. And you'll lose your heads.
What did he say about that?
I don't know. It was lame. Wait, what was that?
I don't know, man. He's this guy.
And with that, the Headless Horseman took the stage to warm up the crowd.
Thank you. All right. Good evening, ladies and germs. Welcome to Bolt's world-famous comedy bunker. Give yourselves a round of applause for coming out tonight. And a round of applause for your headliner of the evening, Ichabod Bayer. And of course, a round of applause for your waitstaff here this evening. If you don't tip well, we'll chop your head off. Okay, let's see here. Now, as some of you may have noticed, I am headless, and I'm not talking about any of my past 3 marriages. Yikes. Last time I saw a crowd this dead, I had just murdered all of them to steal their heads. Seriously, though, my 3rd wife hated oral sex so much, every time I asked her to blow me, she just blew out the candle in my jack-o'-lantern. So I chopped her head off and hung her like a scarecrow in Boris the Bugger's haunted cornfield. Of course, when Boris caught sight of her, he didn't know whether to scream or thank her for scaring off all the crows. He didn't even know she was dead for 3 weeks.
I'm funnier than this fucking guy.
Ever since, I stuck her rotting corpse out in that farm field. Every single crow this side of Terrytown pissed their pants and left the continent. I mean, these crows are so scared of my ex-wife that they'd rather take their chances in China. And I hear crow is a delicacy over there. I once played a gig. It was a bachelorette party. The Bride of Frankenstein. Ever heard of her? Well, those girls got so damn drunk.
How drunk were they?
They were so damn drunk that I had to orchestrate a lightning strike to bring them back to life before I even finished the first setup.
Tell a joke, man.
And oh boy, did the Headless Horseman bomb.
Did you guys know that now millennials are like eating their assholes? And did you? Anyways.
Sucks.
Anyway, silence. Anyways.
He bombed harder than the Enola Gay.
One time I rode on an aeroplane, and it was like really high up in the air.
Ooh,
So sometimes silence,
Scully up.
silence. Sometimes you're like, oh, could I have some food? And they're like, oh, sure. Here's fuck.
You told this one last week.
Tell a joke.
I'm getting like really frazzled right now because you guys aren't giving me what I'm giving you. And you need to understand how this is like my life, okay? I'm almost like about to have like a mental breakdown up here.
You suck, dude. Tell a joke.
I'm going to cut your freaking head off, dude. I'm doing it now. Look at me. Yeah, idiot. Maybe don't frazzle don't like poke the bear. That's what they say.
By the end of his set, he had decapitated so many hecklers and innocent audience members alike that bodies lay strewn across the aisles and floor.
Oops, whoopsie shitsies. Did I just cut your freaking head off, dude? Yeah, I freaking did, dude. Oh, I'm cutting your head off right now. Look at me. That's what happens when you make me feel bad up here. Look at me cutting off. Oops, whoopsie shits, fucks. Oh no, I'm cutting this guy's head off now. Oh, his wife, she sucks. I'm gonna cut her head off too. Oh, is that a baby? Not anymore. Now it's a little headless idiot baby. Oh, you're dead, and you're gay.
By the time he wrapped up his set, the blood pooled an inch deep on the already sticky floors of the world-famous comedy bunker.
Yeah, I am having a freaking meltdown, dude. And I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try it again. Oh, I'm making a little note for myself. Oh, next time, bring a bigger bag for all the heads you're gonna cut off, because they jerks.
I actually like that one. That was funny.
Thank you, I'm still gonna cut your head off. I don't like your face. Who's the headliner now? Oh yeah, it's always the MC here. Well, okay, everybody. We have a great show for you tonight. Before we get to your headliner, I'm very happy to introduce the bone-splitting humor of Brom Scully Bones. Give it up for Scully, everybody.
All right, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Baltus Von Tassel, everybody. Wow. I've heard of cleaning up a mess after the MC, but geez, nothing like this before. This reminds me of the time I was working as a janitor in the hospital. I tell you what.
Hey, man, good setup there.
Yeah, they were fun. Good crowd, good crowd. Let's just hope this hack Scully doesn't piece away all the good fat I just bought you.
Yeah.
So I said, make no bones about it.
These crowds always make mincemeat of city-slicking, dumb poo-poo brains like you.
Jeez.
Nobody knows how to talk to the people anymore.
I don't know, man. I mean, I think I can pull it off.
She said, is that a bone in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? So I said, honey, what do you think? I'm a chattering skeleton. I don't have any pockets.
Oh, yeah? Well, just so you know, nobody has ever upstaged the Headless Horseman at his own club and lived to tell the tale.
I mean, I guess we'll just have to see about that, won't we?
Yes, I suppose we will.
I don't doubt that we will.
Nor do I.
So I said, you call that a boner? All right, everybody, that's my time. Geez, you've been a real fantastic audience. Please enjoy the rest of the show. You're gonna love your headliner. Let's get old man Van Tassel back up here. The Headless Horseman himself, everybody.
Oh, there we
Baltus
go.
Van Tassel. Yeah.
There we go.
All right, thanks, Baltus.
Give it up for Scully, everybody. That guy's sense of humor is what I call bone dry. Ladies and germs, please put your hands together for your headliner of the evening. You may know him from the Acadia Open Mic. Give it up for the human noise, Ichabod Bayer.
Hey, everybody. How we doing tonight? How's it going? Hey, the Headless Horseman, everybody. Let's hear it for him, okay? Give it up for the Headless Horseman, okay? Yeah, man, it's good to be here. Pretty
already better than the MC.
Pretty spooky. Hey, you know what's spooky? Halloween. You know, I mean, Halloween.
He's reading my mind over here.
And oh, how Ichabod did make that crowd laugh. He had them eating out of the palm of his hand.
I mean, what's going on with Halloween? I mean, like, how do you...
We were just talking.
How do you even choose between, your costume? It's like, look, I don't know whether to be a goose or a ghost or a ghoul. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's you, Frankie. You wasn't sure.
Despite the multiple warnings that he had from every single person that he had encountered since landing in New York, he decided to bury the Headless Horseman.
Hey, I mean, come on. You know what's spooky is Halloween, you guys, right? I mean, that's spooky, right? You know. Hey, it's like, how do you even pick your costume these days? You know, it's like, I don't know whether to choose between a ghost or a ghoul, right? Hey, that guy gets it over there. You know, that guy.
I get it. Oh, hey, that's just like you, Frankie. You literally couldn't decide about a ghost like me.
Somehow, he killed harder than the old Van Tassel, that decapitated ghoul who had literally beheaded no less than 5 audience members during his opening set.
These guys get it. Hey, do you know what I was thinking? Do you know what I was thinking about the other day? Water, why does it make your skin dry? I mean, what's going on there, you know? It's like, this thing that's supposed to give us life, also makes my hands dry.
This guy's coming from left field, but he's all right field.
Hey, I appreciate that, sir. Thank you, guys. You guys.
Oh, my God, that guy's freaking fun.
This guy makes me feel the bone dry, this guy.
Oh, man, he gave me a freaking boner for the first time in 40 years.
So I was thinking about, there's True Detective, right? Right?
I watched that show before.
Right. What about True Detective?
What the
It's starring Martin Lawrence, right?
Oh.
That'd be a show I'd like to see. I'll tell you that much. Okay.
He's just crying. He's on the line, But it's really good.
I'm laughing so hard it hurts.
Hey.
It hurts.
Man, you guys are fun. It's good to be here.
So hard.
Ichabod performed his jokes with such sure-footed alacrity that soon the killing left the realm of metaphor and audience members began keeling over, doubled up and wincing in pain, aching for breath between unstoppable bouts of laughter.
Oh, God, my hands!
Hey, Hey, y'all ever bring 2 chapsticks because you keep losing one, you know?
Oh, fuck, I'm gonna shit myself from laughing to death.
Hey,
It was not long into his set when the first audience member's head exploded with sheer delight.
whoa, that guy's having a good time. Look.
That was my day.
The heads of audience members were popping like popcorn all through the showroom, giving the comedy club the ambiance of a movie theater on opening night. A movie theater in hell. By the time Ichabod told his big closer, the room was dense with a coppery metallic fog of blood, brains, and
So like
viscera.
I said before, 2 chapsticks, because I keep losing the other chapstick. I call that safety chapsticks, okay?
Have mercy.
Even the white staff had succumbed to Ichabod's jokey jokes. No one was left besides Scully and the Headless Horseman, standing at the bar, knee-deep in gore, a graveyard of empty bone juice bottles strewn between the two of them.
All right, well, anyways, that's my time, folks. Thank you so much, okay? You guys been great. Remember to tip your wait staff. Good night!
That's our show, folks. Thank you for coming out. Next weekend, we have Mark Normand headlining 17 shows. You don't want to miss that.
God, that guy will do anything.
Okay, get home safe, everybody. Oh, and one last thing. Happy Halloween.
Wow, what an insane show. I don't think I've ever killed that hard.
It was pretty damn good, Iggy. Pretty damn good.
A little bit too good, if you ask
Oh
me.
my God, Jesus Christ! You're
Comes
just
just-
on stage.
Comes out of nowhere.
Just what the hell were you trying to prove up there, Bayer?
Hey, no hard feelings, man, okay? I was just doing my thing.
You broke 2 out of my 3 rules. I have half a mind to keep this check for myself.
Whoa, man. I wouldn't want to have to get Sid Frankenstein involved in this, okay?
Hey, come on, guys. We don't need to fight over this. Let's just crack another bottle of bone juice and relax.
No, it's almost midnight. We've done our jobs. Now it's time to get the checks and get the fuck out of here. I don't want to lose my head, but I'm getting pretty fed up with this pumpkin-headed, pumpkin-bodied fuck bossing us around.
All right. Here's your damn check. $75. There. Are you happy?
Yes, I am.
And, Baltus, what about my check there?
Your check?
Yeah.
You drank $200 worth of bone juice, you chattering, dusty corpse.
Jeez.
Technically, you owe the club $190.
Well, seems a bit harsh with the corpse thing, but, okay, well, have you considered the fact that, Come on, Ichabod, let's cheese it.
Come on, let's get the
We
fuck
can
out of
still
here.
catch the midnight 666 train back to Brooklyn.
Let's book it. Let's get out of here. Come on.
You get the hell out of here. You're banned. Banned for life.
So Ichabod and Scully left Balt's comedy bunker,
Let's get out of here.
Come on.
running down the deserted country lane toward the train station. Banned for life, never to return. Not that they wanted to. But the Headless Horseman was not willing to leave that up to chance. He was interested in carving their lifetime ban in stone. Gravestone, that is. As he sat in the darkened bunker, sipping the last dregs of the last bottle of bone juice, he plotted.
Those little shits will pay for what they did. They'll pay with their heads.
Meanwhile, okay. There's a lot of plotting.
I cracked myself up.
Meanwhile, damn it. Meanwhile, on the road back to the train station.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
God. Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man, Icky. Old man Van Tassel sure was twisted up.
Yeah, seriously.
I haven't seen him that out of shape since he tried to cut off Billy Ray Schaefer after his 10th bottle of bone juice.
Wow, Billy Ray Schaefer did the bunker?
Yeah. Oh, almost. He drank 10 bottles of bone juice before a set. Old Baltus tried to cut him off. So Billy Ray Schaefer said, "You cut me off? No, I cut you off." And he chopped off Baltus Van Tassel's head.
Wow.
Come to think of it, that's how he became the Headless Horseman in the first place. That's when he started banning people.
Damn, I mean, yikes. I mean, he's crazy, but I have to be honest, I really needed that $75.
Yeah, I really needed that bone juice.
Wait, did you hear that?
Oh yeah, sorry about that. It's a post-show ritual due. I gotta find some way to blow off that extra bone juice.
Stop jerking. No, stop jerking off. No, not that. Not that. No, stop jerking off. No. It sounds like hooves, like a ghoulish apparition riding a hellspawn steed.
Hellspawn.
Oh, fuck! It's the horseman. Run! Run! Come on!
The Headless Horseman crested the hill behind them, bearing down on them with devilish speed. They ran, but their mortal legs were no match for the frothy, red-eyed scourge that carried the Headless Horseman ever nearer.
We're never going to make it. We're not going to make it to the train station. God damn it, I'm going to die before I even get to see Ground Zero.
Don't say that! Ichabod! We're gonna make it! Look, there's the train station now!
I'll get that $75 check from you, you little rat fuck.
Over my dead body, you will.
That's the plan.
Ichabod, you're right. He's gaining on us. We have to do something.
Dude, stop jerking off.
I won't.
Come on. You're slowing us down. Okay, why would you jerk off in a time like this?
To save your life.
Scully.
At this, Scully stopped and spun, planting his feet squarely on the ground and facing the fast approaching menace.
Scully, no!
Fly, you fool!
Scully masturbated fiercely as the horseman neared Strack in distance.
I'll be taking payment now, you skeletal ignoramus.
Would you take a return?
Over my dead body.
That's the plan! You shall not pass!
The Headless Horseman met the skeleton in an explosion of bone juice, bones, pumpkin seeds, and horse hooves, sending a pillar of fiery bone dust high into the sky. Ichabod stood horrified and flabbergasted and flubberdusted and winkle-tisted, all by the twisted carnage that lay before him. His gaze only broke by the sound of a train fast approaching.
All aboard! 666 to Brooklyn. Last train of the night.
As the train arrived to take him away from Sleepy Hollow, he peered out over the horizon. In the distance, he could see the full moon hanging over the New York City skyline. A sense of calm came over him.
I did it. I'm a headliner. Now I can finally enjoy New York City, the Windy City. Ground Zero, here I come.
We Cool Podcast presents The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Written by Grant Winkels. Starring Tommy Bayer as Ichabod Bayer. Ryan Kahl as the carriage driver. Sid Frankenstein. And the Headless Horseman, Baltus Von Tassel. Grant Winkels as Scully. And me, your narrator, country music legend, Chris Maddock. Be sure and like and subscribe to the We Cool podcast. Go on, give a review. 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. Go on now. Skin out. Get it. Hoo-ah. Wang bang dingle. That's right. The We Cool podcast. Happy Halloween, everybody. Boo! And now, for Tommy Bayer.
Whoa, hold up. You're stepping on my toes here, Mr. Mad Dog Maddock. I can handle this, thank you. But Tommy, the human noise Bayer. Grant, the bearded guy Winkels. Chris, country music legend Maddock.
Bang, bang.
I have been Sid Frankenstein, and this has been a special presentation by the We Cool podcast. Thank you.